Okay, here we are. Everything seems to be in order. Do I want to move this a little bit? Yes, I do. There we go. Okay. Good morning. Friday morning. Waiting to see if I see any chats come through. Okay, here we go. It's working. It's only me, good morning. Stephen Schober, good morning. Jaron Rollins, good morning. Green Egg Creations, all is good. How are you? Good morning. RJ, morning. Robert T, Margie, Fairy Elephant. Mike, hello, good morning. Hilda Masi, hi, good morning. Let's have some fake hysteria here. Steve Parker, touch the red button. Psst. Hello. Well, this is the easy button from Staples. Jacques Small, good morning. Frank White, good morning. Queso, Friday morning, morning. Jimmy and Mary, hi. Florian, Bear in the Garden, good morning. Sue Pitchford, didn't miss you this time. Hello, good morning. Norell's here. You made it, good morning. Let's go left. See some of the interesting restaurants on this block. Scylla C. Ronald Reyes. Hummus Kitchen. Craft and Carry. Now I'm just reading names of the store. Who did I miss? Sylvia, Kojak Bar, Tyree, Tony D, Joan Ellen and Pete, Manny Chokchapool, Ron, Daryl, good morning. Natalia, good morning. Hopefully it's a quick office day. Cass, good morning. Quick as in, time passes quickly, I'm sure. The amount of time you have to be there is set. But you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean, but you know what I mean. Got a perpetual. Yeah, you can, they have the ability to do like a thanks donation now in YouTube at any time. Pink Toe, good morning. Andre, hi. Poppy, good morning. Yes, it is Friday. Did I miss anyone else? I think Christina G, hello. Dwayne asked what church it was. That one's not a church. Oh, the one on the corner. I don't know. I have to double check. The place across the street from the church is actually like a clothing store. But to look up the exact church, it would be the First Moravian Church. We're on Lexington Avenue. Let's stick to Lexington for a while today. I know a lot of times we've been going up towards west a little more, but maybe we'll go towards Gramercy. They took down this building completely on the corner of 28th and Lex. Wonder how big the one they're going to put down is going to be. Clouds look cool today. It's actually kind of warm again. Well, Google told me it was 75. What did Nightbot just say? I don't know. Looks like they still have to repair the road here. I don't know how long they tore this up now. A lot of times they use the opportunity when they rip up the roads to do any sort of maintenance work underneath. Yeah, Norel let me know that things don't seem super serious with the knee, so that's good. But yeah, hopefully it does improve, since even a subjective, I guess everything is technically subjective in that case, but even that can impede with your progress as a dancer and other things. So Wrangler. Someone's office. It's not my fault, it's wide open. Kind of like a road waxing, yeah. I wish they had more opportunities to charge your Tesla if you were to park it in the street. I know there are some stations like that on the Upper East, but it'd be nice if it was more ubiquitous. Deadman Attack, good morning. I like the windows in that building. Usually these buildings of that size don't have such an uninterrupted row of windows. Daniel, good morning. Yeah, there's like if a building is marked as a historical landmark, it's essentially off limits to tearing down. I don't know how it becomes one of those, but you could probably look up historical landmark stuff. Oh, so Norel, you can't do the flights as they are now, but if things change by October, you might be okay? Like, do you have to make any changes now to be safe, or will you just wait and see? RJ, in advance, if you're absent Mondays because you hit the mega, got it. Feel free to send any extra. Kidding. Bill, good morning. Baruch is right here, RJ. Right by Baruch. Well, I mean, these are the newer buildings, though, so I don't know. I guess the original one might be over there across 23rd Street, but this is one of the newer ones. Unless they just renovated it, I don't know. Lights changing. I think I can make it still because it doesn't change right away. Okay. No idea, Dwayne. I'm sure safety issues will drive some of that. Andrew, good morning. Her POV, good morning. Does the Friends experience have less Friends-related images in the windows? I feel like I had more in the past. Maybe I'm just off, but all I see is that one group photo down there. No, here's the. I think this is what I was thinking of. There it is. Okay. Brad, good morning. 86 building efficiency rating on this one. That could be interesting, Ron. I wonder if something's going on. There's a helicopter hovering right above us. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was such a, like, it's not fully out yet. I think the Hyundai Ioniq, their electric car, but I know I saw one on the road last weekend. Yeah, come Monday we're in August, right? The good thing about that is I get paid monthly by my job, so that's good. The bad thing is it's pretty much all going to bills, especially electric. Well, here's oh, they got a red light. Let's go. It's Gramercy Park. Probably now hear the helicopters, or the helicopter. Well, sometimes I'm right around 20th, 21st Street. Sometimes Citizen might tell us something. I don't see any notifications straight up, but oh, I see the helicopter activity. Somebody put that in, but it doesn't really say why. But I think they found the same helicopter I did. I feel like TV helicopters don't normally hover over the city. Usually it's a police helicopter. So I don't know. But I really don't know. They could be doing whatever. I'm not a helicopterologist. This is a very nice park, though. Yeah, it's kind of a hot day. A hot start to the day. 75 in the morning during a non-heat wave. A little warm here. Gramercy Park was founded by Samuel Ruggles. Embedded. Robert, good morning. KMBT, happy Friday. Get to the chopper. Oh, we didn't reset the... There we go. Okay. First, you gotta put the cookie down, then you gotta get to the chopper. Ciara, hello. It's Eyewitness News? Really? What are they doing up there? I feel like it's not normal for them to hover over Manhattan. Like right in the middle of the island. Steve and Avril, hello. I see a lot of these Stonehenge managed buildings. Margie, you're probably right. Oh, that's cool. Your mom lived over at Pete's Tavern since 1864, whatever it says in their window. It's a nice, albeit expensive neighborhood. Ooh, robbery in Chelsea. I see. Doug, hello. I guess we'll pop over towards, whatever. We'll go to Union Square. Who needs to go to the beach when you can see the oceans right here on the corner of 19th and Park? Oceans. No plans for the weekend. Hopefully mainly relaxing, because the weekend after I'm working, which also means a 12-day stint of work. No days off. Nope, light didn't change in our favor, so, well, you know what I mean. It changed for the way we're walking, but I wanted to cross right. We couldn't. Dana Grant, good morning. Frank, good morning. W Hotel at Union Square. You took a date today in a row? Hey, there's something to be said about taking some time to yourself, enjoying some trash TV. I think it has its place. And if you need it, you need it. And if you enjoyed it, even better. It's not time wasted if you enjoyed yourself. Win the lottery, live with Carlisle. It's a very specific set of instructions I will follow. Tony Lagas, hello. Oh, still setting up. Makes sense, considering it's barely 6:30 in the morning. Lori Brown, good morning. I appreciate the PayPal. Got it, Lori, got it. Oh, thank you, Lori, for the super generous $50 donation to your PayPal. Very much appreciated. Sorry it's not as glamorous as a super chat appearing on the screen. Sometimes I've tried linking it in the past with a different app, but that streaming app's not as good as Prism, but you know. Now I can't put this back in my pocket without tripping up something. That looks more like a police helicopter right there. Why can I not put this back on? There we go. Okay. No matter what's going on overhead, it's not going to stop people from doing what they got to do. Alex Brogan's hello. I hadn't watched that guy's Nigel Ing's character, Uncle Roger, in a while. I didn't realize he's gotten into this whole, like, you know, fake feud with Gordon Ramsay. Rachel, good morning. Janice, good morning. Aha, hovering like a ceiling fan. Got it. That's a good idea, Ron. Can we hire a fleet of 100,000 helicopters and just have them blast the city with air? I think that's a good idea. I think it's worth all the fuel that's being used. Cobblestones here are becoming a little overgrown with grass. I guess in this case it would be called weed since you don't want them there. Or you don't want it there. Shucks, this is about the view I would have had to carry around as a baby. Yeah, I keep telling baby commuter that we're going to switch roles one day. She's gonna have to carry me. I'm awaiting this. The weather this morning is about 75 degrees, a little warm for the morning. I think it's getting up to 87 today. Not too bad, but still not great. It may be pretty humid too. And there supposedly rain later tonight. We'll see. Like late tonight, overnight. But that's so far away that could still change significantly. What if I stay east of the park today? Maybe. Maybe I'll do that. It's definitely peaceful right now. Marius, hello. A lot of unused retail space. Part of this building. Is this coming weekend a long weekend for you, Dwayne? Alright, this guy, there we go. Nope, there's another car coming, we'll wait. And we'll go. FYI, place across the street, Saigon Market. Not the place to go for Vietnamese food. Not the place to go. Just so you know, in case you were tempted. European Wax Center. How can we never see a Canadian Wax Center? Dwayne, I'll leave it to you to answer. 90 degrees in Budapest. Well, I know, Janice, you're more used to those temperatures than I am, I think. Blossom. Oh, they got some prefix stuff. Gnocchi, piccata. Ah, it's got some good stuff. CC Adam, hello. Good morning. Alfred Clues, good morning. From Canada. Amarino Gelato over here. Oh, this used to be like ice cream laboratory or something. But now it looks like it's becoming some place called Sorso. But they still have the with sadness notice from the ice cream place, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the sign from the ice cream place that used to be here. But the awning now says Sorso. Okay. I mean, there are many reasons to put that on your awning if you are related to dog grooming, but even then, was that that passed all the marketing hurdles? I guess. Jeffrey, good morning. I got it in 4 today. As you know, my first word got me 3 of the letters all in the wrong positions, and then my second word got me that 3rd letter. And I think I took another, I didn't think, instead of thinking, I just took another random guess to see if I could get another letter, but then I realized that with the combination of letters I have and the vowels that I got, it needed to be a certain word, and it was. And it was. Martian girl, hello. Experimental humanities. I don't know that I've ever heard of that type of humanities. Experimental humanities. Now, I don't know if that just means it's more research experiment based, or if it's like literally a very experimental thought process for humanities. You know what I mean? It could be a little uncomfortable, Quentin, but you know, we go with the flow here. Mitzvah tank is out. Wonder why he's hanging out here right now. Not that there's anything going on for him. A lot of times they're blasting music. Johnny Ka, hello. Is April a good time to visit NYC? You know what? Probably is. The weather's warming up. Spring is in the air. I think the Easter we have in April, but otherwise there's really nothing iconic going on, I feel like, in New York at that time, but might not be super crowded because of that. So you might have more of it to yourself. Hey, look at those trees with the really red flowers. I don't know if you can see those. But I wanted to stay east of the park today. It's kind of, for whatever reason. Yeah, look at how bright they are. NYU, my undergrad. Every building here is something NYU. Every building. If it's not the whole building, it's going to be part of the building too. This is their big library, Bobst. Thanks for checking that out, Mojav. Interesting. Experimentally so. I guess we can go into that street. Where's the mattress store? Other direction. Mets fan. Is NYU the largest university in USA? I don't think so. But I also don't really know. Thank you, CCM. Glad you enjoyed. This is the Kimmel building here. It actually where I used to rent out practice rooms. Not rent out, but you could reserve yourself a practice room for a piano and other instruments. And they had pianos already in the room, so I would reserve them and practice in here when I was on campus for a break or something in between classes, because otherwise I would have just gone home, since I lived in Chinatown back at the time. And that's like a 15-20 minute walk depending how fast you go. Facing the crowd, I have no idea. I like those corner balconies in that building. Cars coming. There's LaGuardia Park, which is my high school also. Johnny, morning is good so far. How are you? I definitely cannot pronounce that. Mille Fruits Bakery? I think one of the first Five Guys, the one closest to me, opened around here. So the Five Guys Burgers and Fries, the first time we ever went to one was around here, because I think it was the first one. I don't know if it's even still here anymore, but it was on this block. I think that's done. But that was the first one that I knew about. This is a nice little collection of shops too. NYU, of course, has a spot there for some mail services, but Bear Burger does too, with some nice outdoor seating. Didn't have to build a shack there. They had their own space. All right, approaching Bleecker Street. We're walking on LaGuardia Place, by the way. Good view of One World Trade Center going this way. Are these pretty small for sunflowers? I mean, they're tall, but the actual girth, let's not use that word. You know what I mean. It's a nice little garden. Is this part of a butterfly bush? Maybe. Yep, saw the Wrangler. Oh, that one even has a cactus. There is a cactus that can grow outdoors in New York and not die. It's the one that we talked about before on stream. My mom always called it Long Island cactus, but I think somebody looked it up. It's like an eastern prickly pear or something. I don't remember. All right, we're getting close to Houston Street. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Yeah, I have like my own Plex setup also, and I was thinking about, is Plex really the way to go? Because of how many advertisements they're putting in there now. But then the other options for other clients, it would be a much more complicated setup process. So I don't know that it's worth switching over to anything else like an MB or Jellyfin, if anybody has any idea what I'm talking about. Oh, by the way, I did pick up the new Pixel Buds Pro at the Google store in Chelsea yesterday. Initial thoughts, not bad. Dwayne, by the time you get to any of them, I'm sure they're all done. I don't know if there are any that I've seen personally. Do I have a drone? I do have a drone, but I don't use it because you really can't use it anywhere in New York. And I feel like putting up drone footage on a channel in New York is just incriminating yourself. Like, a lot of them will use excuses like, well, the DJI app is supposed to tell you where you're not supposed to fly. It let me take off, so it must mean I could fly here. Jonelle and Pete, thank you for stopping in. But you really cannot fly anywhere in New York. There's like 3 places, maybe I'm underestimating, but there's very few places you're allowed to even take off. And one of them is like in a park in deep Brooklyn. But one of the problems is it's so close to helipads and other airports that it's too busy in the air here, and you have to get appropriate permissions. Anyway, back to the Pixel Buds Pro. Yeah, they're not bad, but the same things with the Google missing the mark and releasing unfinished products. Like, people already got different updates for their firmware for the Pixel Buds that introduces new features, because it's Google's usual staged rollout or staggered rollout, whatever you want to call it. But like, you'd think for their flagship earbuds they would make a way for everyone to update manually, because you cannot update manually on those. Dwayne, people do it all the time, the drones. That's not the problem. The problem is it's not safe for so many uncontrolled flying objects overhead, and I'm sure there's other reasons that I'm not thinking about, but you know. The force is with me, hello. What else with the Pixel Buds Pro? Noise canceling works pretty well. I use them for calls for the second half of the day. Yesterday they worked fine for that too, indoors. Noise canceling was, like I said, good. Transparency mode was interesting, and I don't know if it's functioning as they intended, because it definitely has some adaptive functionality. Like, I don't know, Joe Coy has a movie coming out. Is it a movie or is it another stand-up special that's just going to the movies? I don't know. Oh, this part of the city on a Friday morning is always empty. You can check back on my prior streams. Oh, I missed Arjun. Hello. Dwayne, that's not the reason that they're banned, though. People fly them all the time anyway. You're not supposed to, but they do it. You can maneuver just fine because you have all of the you have a view on your controller of the screen that the camera sees from the drone. The controls are all haptic, capacitive buttons on the sides. We're on West Broadway heading towards Broome Street. I have to see how the touch controls hold up. Many times with me, the touch controls get wonky when I start sweating. Because, you know, fluids and capacitive and electrons and all that flowing around get a little wonky, but for now they seem okay. And on other earbuds, I turn it off. I just control everything from the phone. I'll give these a chance and see how they last with the capacitive touch still turned on, but we'll see. Yeah, drones are great. And the other problem with drones is they're technically not allowed in any national parks. Again, you know, you can fly them around, get your own footage, but if you post it anywhere, like publicly, you might see some issues. The biggest example of the New York drones is Casey Neistat. I don't know if he had one of his vlogs titled like "I can't fly my drone anymore," but there was a video where he explains that the FAA told him no, and then he had to stop because he's so prominent of a YouTuber in New York that everyone else wanted to fly drones around New York too, and they told him no more. I think my sweat would just saturate the band, and then it would just keep going down. Oh, did I miss? No, we're good. Okay. That's cool, Narelle, as long as you were able to do it the way you had to do it. Well, the app that's the thing, Narelle. The app tells you where you can on DJI, but it also will let you take off in New York, but you really cannot. That's why you can't rely on just the app. That's the problem. So that's the excuse a lot of people use in New York. Like, well, the app lets me do it, but it doesn't mean it's legal. That's the thing. Brad E, I'm not going all the way down there. We get close though. Clouds are cool today. Look at that. Deborah, hello. I definitely saw a couple of drones in the fireworks, July 4th. West. Zikoslav, hello. I think the current guidance, if you look up drone laws in New York, is if anybody sees a drone, you're encouraged to call 911. I think that's the current guidance to the citizens in New York. So I don't know if you get, I really don't know what the actual punishment would be. I'm sure you'd get a fine before anything else happens. K-Man, I don't know what gave you that impression, but no, the baby's not with me. It's an interesting question. Well, yeah, Narelle, it does tell you that, but also New York, you're within 5 miles of a helipad pretty much everywhere. You know, if there's like on the west coast, on the west side, east side, there's helipads within 5 miles everywhere. But you could still take off. The app will let you take off. So it's not just the app. You have to also know the rules about where you're flying. Because it will let you take off in a national park too, but you can't fly there either. You know what I mean? if we're speaking strictly legally. Oh, is it someone's birthday that I missed? Oh, Christina's here. Good morning. You're not allowed to fly higher than 400 feet. But you can. Again, there's a lot of things you're not supposed to do, but you can. I don't know. Bottom line is, you're actually a lot more restricted in where you can fly than just the app. That's all. Like, yeah, just because you can take off in New York City doesn't mean you're allowed to. Again, if you're doing it for yourself, you know, it's up to you. It's just if you post that footage though, you're definitely incriminating yourself, and you can be located, especially if you're monetized. Oh, Betty Chandler's birthday is next Wednesday. Hey, you should absolutely join us. And also, that's Leo Queen's birthday too, from the diner capital of the world. Well, happy early birthday to Betty. Happy birthday, Leo. A lot of green on top of the roof next to the windowless skyscraper. RC planes are probably even worse than drones in terms of safety. Those things can go. I feel like for RC planes, I feel like 90% of the of landings in those is a crash. 90% of like novice flyers, and I feel like the novice flyers are the ones that would try to be a little, you know, what's it called, the Dunning-Kruger effect or something? Where if you're not an expert, you overestimate your ability, and an expert will actually underestimate their ability. It's like the same thing as when they say you don't know what you don't know. The people who are overconfident in what they think they know probably don't know as much as someone who will say they don't know for sure. You know what I mean? Where exactly did Casey fly the drone? He flew drones everywhere. Before a certain point, Casey Neistat's New York vlogs included a drone in pretty much every video. He would most of the times he would fly it around here, maybe the Hudson River, because the 368 Broadway is right around here. Yeah, plus you'll see some of the other channels doing it in Central Park too. But again, you can't do it anywhere in New York, so I'm just highlighting these things. We really got on this drone thing. There it is. His offices will be right there. Well, Casey Neistat claimed that in a vlog that 2021 would be the last year that he's not living in New York. You know, we're in the second half of 2022 now, and I don't know that he's back in New York yet. Project name, Go for Grandma, filming today. We're nearing the holidays. I think Action Kid will be back here too. Robert, good morning. Yeah, Casey Neistat did a lot of videos in the alley behind his offices too, this Cortland alley. Not to mention Al Cheval is right around here too. That restaurant with one of the best burgers, supposedly. I think it's on this block. Just past the ambulance, but on the right side. Have I bumped into other YouTubers filming in New York? I feel like the only time I bumped into someone was James and Carla, actually, near the beginning of our streaming portion of my videos. Because initially I only did recordings, which I still do sometimes. Yeah, we'll see if and when Casey comes back. He claims well, even his wife seemed like she wanted to come back too. Jack Feige, you too. My birthday is in the summer, yes. No one streams as early as me. Yeah, it's also hard to run into anybody when you're the only person out, right? Yeah, the only person out. We've done a collaboration with Action Kid that was planned. This weekend I do have off, next weekend I do not. Farrow and Ball. I don't know what Farrow and Ball is. Wayne is here, good morning. Nova Rain, good morning. I mean, considering how big public transport is, or how big the city is in New York, how big the city is in New York, how big New York City is, the public transport is pretty decent. The subway is probably my preferred method compared to a bus, unless it's an express bus to another borough. Farrow and Ball is a paint store? Just based on the signage and what it looks like, I would have guessed something like law or tax or something. Ubers are fine, they're pretty ubiquitous, you can get one pretty easily. I guess I gotta make my way around this truck. Street now. I also thought I read something in the news about New York changing how long garbage bags can stay on the street for pickup. Like they might reduce the amount of time you're allowed to, like, you can't put them out too early before pickup. They might enforce that more strictly. I mean, I would say in any public transportation system you should pay attention. I mean, I don't think I would sit on any train in any part of the world and like take out and start examining diamonds for clarity. Matilda, good morning. Sweating pretty good. It is quite warm today, humid. Oh yeah, for rat control, that's right, our jets. That is what the article said, yep. Well, the other reason the rats are so populous right now is all of the outdoor enclosures. If you walk through K-Town early in the morning, it's quite a bit of rattage running around in these outdoor shacks. Well, they claim there will be more police presence, but we'll see. If you're in Switzerland, they examine diamonds on a train all the time? Huh. Sounds like the perfect train heist. It's Uncle Ricky here. Morning. Yeah, the humidity is 77%. That's not ideal. I'm out, Ron. The electrolyte store called. It's out. Yeah, early mornings for rats are their ideal time. Is it easy to build strong relationships in NYC? I mean, I feel like that's also partly on you too, right? You can be a fart in the wind and not interact with anybody, but don't expect anybody to interact with you either, right? You know, it's a two-way street. I am sweating already. I sweat immediately. Sometimes I wonder if working out a lot makes you sweat less, right? Because your body gets more, I don't know, conditioned, or if you sweat more, because like as soon as you start doing some activity, the body's like, wait, this guy's about to do something crazy. I think we got to ramp up and start sweating. That's what I would think, Ambrose. Because now the body's like, oh, I got to be ready. This guy's about to go nuts again. Silk Road Gaming, Trading Card Center. Upper level. Maybe Mojev. To meet younger people and students, probably the village areas are decent, especially by NYU. Maybe like McDougal Street, things like that. Any nightlife, really. I figure we'll take some of these other streets that we don't usually go down. Because I feel like we spend more time in the village on these longer Friday morning commutes. Khadija, hello. Moscow with no W. Bosco. Yeah, sure, Janika. Hopefully what I say is helpful. I don't know what the kids these days are really doing. I guess the apps. Hinge, Bumble, I don't know. Chatham Towers? Well, how do you pronounce that? C-H-A-T-H-A-M. Chatham? Chatham? Chatham is what I say. But see, not everyone gets a balcony. Not everyone gets a balcony. And because of that, some of the balconies feel more enclosed than others because they have no direct light from the top. Chatham, you have to say it that broken up. I'm sorry, we don't talk about Bruno here. I'm kidding, Bruno. Awesome, she's coming to New York City for grad school. Nice. Tips for apartment hunting? Oh, man. For grad school, tips for apartment hunting, it sounds like you didn't get housing through the university, because that would have been my recommendation, to get housing that way. Matt Roberts, hello. Kevin O'Brien, hi. Yeah, apart from that, I would say street easy. You're not going to get any deals now. There's no, 13 months with 1 month free releases anymore. All the deals are done. No more pandemic specials. Everything is through the roof. Highest it's ever been. Legionnaire today, hello. Lynn, good morning. Absolutely. Hi. Go Henry Street over here. I don't know. Well, we could zigzag a little bit over here. Somebody got a Home Depot cart. Michael, hello. Our kitchen's pretty tight. It's one of those like galley style kitchens, so room for one person to stand, hard to walk by without being a crab. Dumbo still has some of the, well, what the other articles are saying, I think Adam sent me this before too, is that all the people who got the pandemic specials for 1 year are now out. They're outpriced, so now those apartments are about to be opened up. But the thing is, I don't know who's going to pay $4,000 for a walk-up on the 5th floor on 2nd Avenue and like 8th Street, because that's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, Ron, absolutely, that's what's happening. People's rents are going up by like $1,000. Like $1,000, not from like 10,000 to 11,000. That will probably go up by like $5,000. Although I don't know if the ultra expensive apartments are changing price that much. I don't know what this truck is doing, but I don't think I like it. I'm just gonna wait to see what he's gonna finish doing. He might just be backing up, actually. Actually, I don't know. I think he's just trying to park. Yes, I would accept $1,700 for the kitchen. Married Terry, hello. I feel like I'd rather stay more in Chinatown. Well, Madison Street is still kind of it. And that's like how much a studio might be going for right now in some of those places like the East Village. It's crazy. You're not even getting like a 3-bedroom. And not to mention, most of the multi-bedroom places you're getting are just flexed. Like a 2-bedroom is really a 1-bedroom. Or 1-bedroom might be a studio with a wall that kills the living room. That's my biggest issue, I think. They're just trying to squeeze every penny, last penny out of everyone with misleading apartments. Yeah, that's the other thing. People are, all these newer buildings are trying to fill up. But the prices are so high, I guess they do have to offer incentives. So, okay, so you might get incentives if you move into a brand new building that's still trying to fill its units. Adam's biggest issue is just waking up. Good morning, Adam. I prefer to sleep a little more too. I had very restless sleep last night. I don't know why. Seafood wholesale has moved, so don't look for it here. Stop looking for it. What are you guys doing? It's not here anymore. Some of these balconies become closets. can store your tide. Colleen, thanks for watching. I-1965, good morning. No, places are pretty open now. The ocean call. It's running out of shrimp. I think that's the seafood place now, so you can get your lobster there. Gert, good morning. Well, I don't know what the implication is here. I guess you can buy lobsters and also baseball bats, and that's how you can dispatch the lobsters? I don't know. Maybe it's related to the sports bar near it. The ground has exclusive Wrangler parking. Anya, hello. I mean, a lot of places did go out of business, yes. There's still I mean, things are opening up again. The places that made it, that can open, are open. We're under the Manhattan Bridge. I think this is a sanitation. No, water supply. Sorry, water supply, not sanitation here. Water supply. You know, I don't know. Someone in the chat might, though. I guess we can cross over. Caution, bus is turning. And up. Chris Bates, good morning. John the Rush. So far so good, just sweaty. Adam, it's a little warm this morning, I don't know. At least it's not super sunny, but the humidity's up. And it's like 75. It's a little much for me for the morning. It's amazing how seeing something can trigger a memory of something you haven't heard in 25 years, or however long it's been. Because I just saw some prophylactic rappers, and I remembered Trojan Man. I think that means the advertising people did their jobs well. Ah, the spicy cough on you. Yep, smells can do that. See you, Bear in the Garden. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much always have the air conditioning. Also, more so to just keep the temperature stable every night, too. There's a good example. There's no school in session right now, so I'm not showing anything other than an empty lunchroom. There's a classic New York City public school cafeteria. This is what it looks like with those picnic-style tables. Watermelon is one of my favorite summer foods. I could eat an entire watermelon. Sally Scipio, good morning. Honeydew, yeah, I don't mind honeydew. I still don't really understand the difference in like honeydew, cantaloupe. One is green, one is orange, maybe? Taste-wise, I don't know how much of a difference there is. I don't know. My next walk will be on Monday morning. That's the plan anyway. Who knows if anything will happen since then, or between now and then. Since then, what am I saying? Both have no taste. I mean, I'd say some of them have some taste depending on which one you might cut into. I just don't know if there's an easy way for me to tell which one's going to be better than the others. I don't know when like prosciutto and melon became a thing. Blue moon, like blue moon. I don't think I know the words, except for the words blue moon. Oh, Macapaca just subscribed? Yeah, that's all I could do. Not very good at requests, I guess. I think I like the opening with the bass in that song, though. The acapella sounds. Don't they do that in the beginning of Blue Moon? Cucumbers are cooling too. I can see that. I feel like I prefer a pickle to a cucumber, though. Hey, if you take that Macapaca, I'll give it. I'm happy that you accepted it. How many degrees is it on the beach? On the ocean? I have no idea. I guess it depends on which beach, which ocean, which time. Well, we're in Chinatown right now. We're in Seward Park. Cucumber, tomato, maybe add some mozzarella in there too. That'll be all right. Nova Rain prefers mangoes. I like mangoes too. They're very good. Get the right ripeness mango. That's a good thing. Have I seen a yellow watermelon? I have. I've also seen those square watermelons. Oh, really, Macapaca? Interesting. Is there a reason that you guys use that song? Huh. Kind of precise, you too. I like dragon fruit. Hint water. A hint of something in every sip? Oh, Deborah's allergic to mangoes. It's unfortunate. Yeah, food allergies are just unfair. Especially if it's like natural things found out in the wild. Whew. Opera Incise has made it. Hello. Yeah, that works, Adam. We're still here. We'll keep doing this as we can, as long as we can. What does dragon fruit taste like? I don't know how to describe it. It's like not super sweet. It's pretty soft. It's got like these little tiny black seeds, I guess. Almost looks like poppy seeds. Oh, you play in blue. I see. Ah, you saw me standing alone. I see. Yeah, it's time to rest, Anya. Yeah, I love coconut. They say coconut water can be a decent bowel enhancer. These sparrows are, I feel like these sparrows are expecting something. All right, friends, well, we made it. We made it to the end. Thanks, everyone, for joining today. Always appreciates any donations that came in. Thank you, Lori, for the PayPal from earlier. Super generous of you. Coconut water or bourbon, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever tried that combination. But yes, thanks to the YouTube members and Patreon supporters as well. Pigeons, these birds are really coming up here. Members, thanks. Subscribers, thanks. Non-subscribers, thanks. If you're watching, you're listening, you hear me saying it, so thank you. Think about subscribing. Thumbs up. And we got Mod today. Thank you, Mod. Thanks, Adam. Good to see you. And I guess we'll now just continue on with the day. Just got to get through Friday. I think they stuck one meeting at 3 o'clock today, but it was my own doing. My own doing. Oh well. Any hoodles. Until next time, have a great rest of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday if you're on the other side of the world, and I'll see you Monday morning New York time. Anything between now and then will be a surprise to us both. All right, friends. Until next time. Bye.